everybody? It's Isis the mom here. This is my first video on my channel, and I wanted to make it with me having a slight introduction of myself. First and foremost, I am a single mom of two beautiful girls, Mila and Zoe. I've been a single mom for 2 years now, really, if you're gonna be real, longer than that, but however, officially 2 years. I am from Detroit, Michigan. I moved here to Houston in March of 2021. Best decision I ever made, but that's a whole nother video for a different day. But today I'm just going to really talk about how I became a single mom with two baby daddies. I hate saying the word baby daddy, but two baby daddies. So both of my kids have two different dads, and I'm not ashamed or anything like that. I used to be a little like down sometimes because I used to always tell myself like, oh my God, nobody's not going to want me anymore, or you know, just overthinking and not feeling confident in myself anymore. But nonetheless, that changed because listen, you can't tell me nothing, okay? But anyway, so it all started in 2015. I was a junior in college. I went to Central Michigan University in Michigan. Started when I was a junior in college. I met Mila's dad. Knew him for years through friends, but we never had like any conversation. So of course, social media, on Instagram, we end up being close and being cool, and we end up hanging out and start liking each other. Fast forward, that happened. We started hanging out, we started dating, and my junior year, well, I was going into my junior year, so summer of going into my junior year of college, so summer 2015, I ended up getting pregnant. Okay, he would come up to Central Michigan and visit me sometimes, hang out with me, and your girl ended up pregnant. Okay, it was not planned. Listen, I was a junior in college, living my best life, had no intentions of having a baby, like whatsoever. So that was in 2015. Eventually things just start to get toxic. Like our relationship just got beyond toxic. I was super pregnant. It was no turning back, but we tried to work things out. It just wasn't working out. We ended up living together. He ended up living with me in my apartment at school, and it was just bad. Like, no, absolutely, it was bad, y'all. And I'm talking about, I'm not gonna go into detail, but it was bad. So Mila was born in 2016 of April. So my whole junior year of college, I was pregnant. Again, that's going to be another video for a different day, because I'm going to talk about how I was going to class pregnant. I had to ask friends to watch her. Like it was crazy, y'all. But listen, it was a crazy time of my life. But so yeah, I got pregnant in July of 2015. And the semester ended in my junior year ended in May 2016. So when I was giving birth to Mila, I had assignments due, y'all. Like I had to finish my junior year of college, like had to. So when Mila was born in April, I finished my last month of school online. They let me finish it online. After that, I left Central Michigan and I moved back home. My college was 2 hours away from my hometown. So I left school, and me and Mila's dad got an apartment together. And again, toxic. It was horrible. It was the worst thing ever. So fast forward, time went on. You know, I'm being a mom, and we trying to work things out. Stuff just went bad. It just wasn't working. So fast forward, in the summer of 2016, all of my friends was graduating college, and I was going to their grad parties, and it really hit me, and it really made me feel some type of way. So I'm like, I had to tell myself like, oh no, you about to go finish this last year of school. Like you have to, Isis. It's no excuse. Like you have 1 year left of school, and you cannot let that go to waste because you have a kid. So I told myself like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna enroll back in school for January of 2017. And I did. So I enrolled back into college January 2017. In January 2017, it was a rough year. I moved back up to Central Michigan, which was again 2 hours away from my hometown, and Mila's dad it was just toxic. It was crazy. So anyways, in January 2017 is when we ended up breaking things off. He ended up moving to California, and our relationship was just so bad. Like, we did not communicate. Like, I literally hated him. Like, and I'm pretty sure he hated me too. But fast forward, he ended up moving to Atlanta, in which he's still in Atlanta, and I'm just at school with Mila. I was in college with Mila, which is my senior year of college. So in 2017, I had my daughter up at school with me. You guys, it was hard. It was difficult. It was not easy to have a baby in college with me, and I have to go to class. You guys, it was crazy. But again, I'm going to make another video about that, because that's a whole different ball game, and I'm praying that it will motivate a lot of mothers out there, because very inspiring story, that I must admit. But so fast forward January all the way up through the summer, I had my hot girl summer. I'm not gonna lie, because I was single. I had just broke up with Mila's daddy, and I was living my best life slightly for a second, because in the summertime, after classes were over, I went back home and I enjoyed my summer. My mom was watching my daughter. Mila's dad family was very active. I will give that to them. His family was very, very active with her, so they were a lot of help. Even though me and him didn't get along, they didn't let that get in the way of their relationship with Mila, which I truly appreciate that. So during the summertime, during my hot girl summer, I met Zoe's dad. So that was July of 2017, and we officially got together in August of 2017, and that's where he came in the picture. We was cool, was hanging out, you know, met the family, met his other kids, and fast forward, it was cool. It was a good relationship. I ended up graduating in December of 2017 from college, and a week after graduation, you guys, I got pregnant. I got pregnant with Zoe, okay? I graduated like December 16th, I think, and found out I was pregnant before New Year's, okay? Like, found out I was pregnant, okay? Fast forward, everything was still cool. Like, we had a good relationship. Through my pregnancy, we was cool. Everything was gravy. She got here, of course, things started getting shaky. I don't know what it is with guys. Whenever the mom have the baby, people want to be on weird shit, you know what I'm saying? So relationships start getting shaky. That was, Zoe was born in September of 2018. After Zoe was born, you know, we was still together. Fast forward, I'm gonna say that was November of 2019. So right around Thanksgiving, me and him ended up breaking up, because I got tired of the disrespect, the name calling, just narcissistic, you guys. Like, narcissistic men are out there. Women are too, don't get me wrong. I'm not even gonna just put it all on men, but it was a narcissistic relationship, and he was just very selfish, and I just couldn't take it anymore. Like, honestly, I couldn't take it anymore. So I called it quits. I couldn't take it. One thing about me, when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Like, I'm a Pisces, and if you're a Pisces, shout out to y'all, because y'all know how we operate, okay? We don't play. So when I'm done with you, I'm done with you, and I couldn't take it. So we broke up, and he went MIA for 3 months. November. Yep, for 3 months, because I remember it was around the time Kobe Bryant passed away. Rest in peace, Kobe. That really touched me, because it made me think, like, you know, you're not in contact with your daughter over a breakup because you're bitter. So I ended up reaching out to him, and like, you know, you really gonna sit up here and not talk to your daughter? Like, what? He missed Thanksgiving, Christmas, like didn't call her for Christmas, didn't get her nothing for Christmas, like none of his family, like nobody. Like, you guys, it was bad. So, and it really hurt my heart, but you know, the strong woman that I am, I kept it moving. And we ended up being cordial again in 2020, right before the pandemic. Literally right before the pandemic, we ended up being cordial again, being cool, getting back together like a dummy. But ended up back together. Fast forward, you know, we went through the summer together, and we ended up moving together in July of 2020. Worst decision once again. Like, my dumb ass didn't learn my lesson. So Again, you think you're young and in love and just be doing anything, okay? Lesson learned now, so you can't go catch me slipping no more. Anyways, we ended up moving together in July of 2020, and you guys, we didn't even make it a month. We didn't even make it a month. It was 3 weeks before we actually got into it, and listen, the disrespect was through the roof. I couldn't take it, so I moved out, and I moved with my mom. I moved at home with my mom, and that was a bad breakup. And I don't want to go into detail because I don't want to put my business out there, but I'm gonna keep it 100. It was a bad, toxic breakup, like to the point where courts end up getting involved, and just it was toxic, and it was so unnecessary on his end. Like, unnecessary. I ended up moving back home, and that's when things just started to hit me. Like, we broke up in July. We officially broke up in August. Once I moved out in July, you know, he was trying to get me back, sending me flowers at work, which was the first time he has ever gave me flowers, was to apologize. No, you're done. You're done. You're done. He started, you know, just being very apologetic, family reaching out to me, like just trying to take his side, which was complete bullshit, okay? So I'm like, no, you're done. So in August is when we officially broke up, and once again he wanted to be a deadbeat and went missing on Zoe. This time for months. Let me see. We broke up in August, and some months went by, and I ended up filing child support on him because you completely went MIA. Like, what was I supposed to do? I don't put men on child support for the hell of it, okay? You deserved it. You decided to go MIA on your child. So come around, we had to go to court in January. So again, we broke up in August of 2020. We had to go to court at the end of January. Mind you, between that time, he missed her birthday. This was her second birthday. He missed her birthday. He missed Thanksgiving. He missed Christmas, New Year's, nothing. Like, didn't even reach out. And you guys, I would beg his family, not even his family, okay? His family didn't even reach out. Not his mama, not his sisters, nobody. Like, it's like they all just said, skip her. We don't care. In which, it's all good. It's all good. So we ended up going to court. So between August and January, we ended up going to, no, he didn't see her. So we had to go to court, and that was our first time having to communicate through them. You know, it was just me venting to them like he haven't seen her. We broke up, and, you know, then he had his little lawyer come in and try to get me in trouble and talk about some, y'all, it's so hard to tell the story without knowing the full details, but I don't want to be, I'm respectful enough not to put business out there, okay? So just know, my man's tried to put me in jail, y'all. He tried to just bring me down in every way possible. But you guys, when I tell you, everything just kept backfiring on him, like back to back to back. Like, God was literally on my side every step of the way. I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm so grateful. Y'all can't tell me God not real, point blank, period. But anyway, so the court had set parenting time, and you know, they told him he would get her every Sunday and he would keep her, you know, for one day, which again was bullshit because he quote unquote worked 7 days a week. But you guys, let's not forget he has 2 other kids that he was getting Thursday to Sunday. But you only get your other daughter only one day. Make it make sense. Like, but I'm not even gonna go there. So he ended up, our court order was for him to get her every Sunday. So a month went by after our court date. Haven't heard from him. He ain't hit me up about, we were supposed to meet. We got to meet at the police station every Sunday at 3 o'clock. He ain't show up for 4 weeks, y'all. And out of the blue, he texted me like, when can I get Zoe?
What?
You know what? And y'all know it was so hard for me not to go off on him, but I had to put my maturity. I had to be mature, okay? So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna argue because you ain't about to catch me slipping. So I said, today. You can see her today. You can get her today. So we ended up meeting at the police station, and he ended up getting her. You guys, she did not know who he was. It was like she seen a stranger. Like, it was the saddest thing ever. Fast forward, he ended up getting her on Sundays. Mind you guys, when he was, this the killing part, when he was MIA, out of her life for 6-7 months, I was already making my plans to move to Texas. I done already visit Texas, found my apartment, like I had everything set up, already signed my lease. I'm like, I already signed my lease, I'm out. Like, I was not about to sit here and twiddle my thumbs and wait for you to pop back up and be a daddy. No. So guess what? Came at the end of March, beginning of April, I moved. Again, that's gonna be a different video for a different day. I moved, and y'all want to know what he tried to do? When I moved, get me in trouble. Oh, now you want to go? Now you want to take me to court for moving with your daughter that you didn't see for how many months? 6-7 months. But again, I'm not gonna go into detail. So once everything was just getting, let's rewind. Once everything was getting toxic back at home, and you know, I was just going through that stuff with him, and it was just getting stressful, and I decided to take that chance and move. And this is why I'm here in Houston, to provide a better life. And for my child, I had to change my mindset. For my mental health, back at home had me depressed. It was a dark cloud over my head. I couldn't take it. So I took matter in my own hands, and I decided to relocate for a better life for my children, a healthy mental state of mind, and here we are today. So that's how I ended up with 2 baby daddies. I didn't fully go into detail, but I gave you guys the gist of the story. At the end of the day, I had to remain strong. I done went through some stuff, from getting pregnant in college, toxic relationship, got to go through college with a whole not even 1-year-old, from having a hot girl summer to getting pregnant right after I graduated, to being in love again, to being dumb, to being in love again, to another toxic relationship, and here I am today. And I've been through a lot, but you know what? I always thank God for those moments, because it made me a strong single mom, and it's possible. Like, it's hard. I'm not gonna don't get me wrong. Everything is not easy, and that's just facts. Like, you just have to figure it out and maneuver your way through life, and don't give up. No matter who try to bring you down, what's trying to bring you down, you have to see your way through it and be strong. So again, thanks for watching. More videos are coming soon about just my life in general, my college life, my single mom life, vlog content, just everything. I hope you guys enjoyed my story of how I became a single mom with 2 baby daddies, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be ashamed, you know, be confident and know that you are the shit, okay? Period. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. It's more to come. This is only the beginning, and I'm just here to share my stories about my life and more. Thanks for watching.